is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. All right, guys, welcome back to another Sunday Fun Day with your boy Tenacious Dudley. Today is March the 20th. What are you doing with your life to advance your future, to live now? We are all watching this video. We're all going to be worm free one day. So what are you doing to advance your life and to live the dreams that you want, to make your dreams reality? What are you doing every single day? Are you evolving or are you repeating the same thing? So every day I challenge you to get up, look at yourself in the mirror, and just say, am I a tenacious badass? Do I want it bad enough? Do I give a fuck what people think about me? Or do I want it bad enough? So today I'm here to motivate you to do more in this life. Being too cautious is the greatest risk of all. Make your dreams reality now. Time is the number one currency. Use it now. Without commitment, you will never start. More importantly, without consistency, you will never finish. Do more in this life. Welcome back to Building for Generations, where we are here, alive and present, to our journey to 3,000 strong, limitless business leaders who will remain unstoppable in building wealth for themselves and their families. So this year, 2020, we are specialized with real estate, with tax and advisory for real estate investing. So you could be a real estate professional, you could be a real estate investor, you can be an agent, broker, all things real estate. I'm a real estate head. I'm a real estate investor myself, and I love to give back and use my nerdy side. And we are transitioning into serving those people who are in the real estate game. So definitely check us out at DudleyAccountingServices.com. The link is in the description below. But today we are talking about the QuickBooks cleanups. What is a cleanup? So it is tax time. As you guys may know, we have our deadline that's coming up pretty soon. So April 18th this year, 2022, is our deadline for 1040s or individual tax return. You can either file or get an extension all the way into October 18th. I would recommend, if you're not ready and you're still doing things, to go ahead and file and get an extension, because the penalty for filing is way more than the penalty to pay. So you can actually file and you can still have like a tax liability or something like that. You're supposed to report the tax liability when you do file the extension, but the penalty for not filing is way more than the penalty for not paying. So go ahead and get your tax returns complete. Get them done. So we have that. So definitely get on our calendar if you want us to file your taxes for you. We're approaching the deadline here, so we are extremely busy on our end, but we will try to fit you in and get you teed up. But it's most important that you guys get on our calendar at DudleyAccountingServices.com. Let me go ahead and share that with you. This is our website, DudleyAccountingServices.com. Only Tenacious Badasses. If you're a Limitless Badass, get on our calendar. We are online. We don't really service people who are kind of like maybe, or we want people who are badasses and who are about this life, if you will. So get on our calendar for a free 15-minute discovery call to see if we're aligned, to see if we can work together. And we can definitely get you our tax portal set up. So we got a tax portal here, so you can upload all your tax documents. You have a questionnaire, and pretty easy process. We do have like a week turnaround, being that we're so busy. But definitely go ahead and get on our calendar as soon as possible. Today, I want to talk to you guys about this complete financial statements by QuickBooks Pro Advisor right here. We do QuickBooks cleanups, so that is taking. Let me go ahead to it, so you're gonna see that is taking um, your account. So setting you up with QuickBooks, which they have a free trial for 3 months. They're setting you up with QuickBooks, linking your bank accounts, your business checking account, which you should be operating out of if you're a business, and your savings account, your business credit cards, all of that we link to QuickBooks, and it pulls all your transactions in there. And what we do on the cleanup side is we go ahead and set up your chart of accounts. Your chart of accounts is right here. This is a sample company, which is your business LLC. But we set up your chart of accounts, your income items, your expense items, and also your balance sheet, which would be your equity items. So we set that up tailored to your particular business. We do say investors for the majority of the part. But if you got a salon, or you do hair or something, or you cut hair and you got like a business, we're able to hash out a QuickBooks cleanup for you as well. We set up these chart of accounts that's tailored to your business, and you can think of these chart of accounts as like buckets. Once you have a transaction with your business credit card or your business debit card, that transaction comes through your QuickBooks, and it spits out a transaction. And what we do is we go in and categorize that transaction for you, so it can spit out to a nice and clean profit and loss statement. So these profit and loss statements is what you need to file your taxes in a timely manner. A lot of people don't keep good records when they do have a business, and we want to provide these financial statements for you. So during the QuickBooks cleanups, we do provide the profit and loss statement and also the balance sheet. The balance sheet is kind of the profit and loss statement here is your income for the year, and then your expenses for the year. We throw all those transactions into its appropriate bucket, and it spits out your net income. This net income figure is important for you to know, because it's net income figure. If you are in real estate, most of your activity goes on the Schedule E, which there is no self-employment tax. So it's sweet for us. But those people who are actively involved in your business, and you have an operating business that goes on a Schedule C, which you have to account for self-employment tax, which is 15.3%. So if this net income figure is above, I would say 30 to 40,000, you want to seek tax planning. You don't want to pay, you don't want to pay 50% tax on your money. You want to seek tax planning from us or your tax advisor or whoever is in your corner. If this number is 30 grand or 40 grand of net income, you don't want to pay taxes on that. Trust me. So what we do is set up a tax plan for you that's tailored again to your business, where we go over depreciation items that you can be depreciating, or if you have a couple of things that we can tax strategies that we can apply to your situation. But again, it's important that you get on our calendar and that we have that discovery call to see what you got going on and see if we're in line. But the QuickBooks cleanups, again, is just to pour all of your transactions from your bank, your credit card, your debit card, your savings account, all of that, your business, into buckets. These buckets are created by your chart of accounts, and that's what makes up your profit and loss statement and your balance sheet, and that's what spits out your net income. And it can get fairly complicated if you don't know what you're doing with QuickBooks, so I highly advise you to pay somebody to do your cleanups. For you DIYers out there, more than happy to watch my videos and what I do. But if you are needing to get shit done, right? You want to hire a professional to help you out. And here's a balance sheet. Balance sheet is a snapshot in time with all of your equity items. So how much equity You have in retained earnings. So the retained earnings is all the earnings from prior years. And you like close your books. So the way accounting works is you have a profit and loss, which is the tax year. All of that money you pay taxes on. Pay taxes on that money. You open and close the books. You close the books at the end of the year. That money that you pay taxes on and the money that's freed up that you already pay taxes on, that goes to return earnings for you. So that's your money. Then the next year, you do it again. You open your books January 1st in the next year, and then you do it all over again. And all of those open and close the profit and loss, it goes on your balance sheet. So you kind of know where you're at. Your balance sheet also, if you have fixed assets. So if in real estate, we have improvement property. So we have the land, and then we have the improvement. Improvement is the building. You build on the land. That building is a fixed asset. Is an asset that we depreciate over the useful life of that asset. So we put that also here on your balance sheet. And then also, if you have some outstanding debts, we do the booking for debt servicing. So if you're having a debt that's financing something, we want to keep track of your payments and your liabilities on that. If you have payroll, you guys have a liability to pay your employees. So that goes on your balance sheet as well. So definitely get on our calendar here. And you can get on the calendar several ways. For our website, you can book a discovery call, or you can click here and it'll take you to our calendar as well. Go ahead and book the 10 to 15 minute check-in meeting so we can gauge whether we are in line and whether we want to work with each other or not. So this is my calendar here. We have a tax strategy call, which will be where if you do decide to, we want to do a tax plan, we kind of have a strategy session to where we kind of put in your figures and kind of dice up what you need to do. And we have 3 implementation meetings for this, so you can actually implement the advice that we're giving you. So that's what I got for you guys this Sunday. Guys, go ahead and get on our calendars. Remain unstoppable. You tenacious badass. If you need me, I'm here. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.